Good morning folks, Daniel here. Welcome back to Roots and Resilience. Today we're filming from my allotment and we're going to give you a bit of a walkthrough today to let you know what we're growing, what our plans are and where we come from. I hope you enjoy it. So here we are at the allotment. This is our entrance, our little polytunnel, and this arch you see here, our idea is to grow peas. There's peas growing inside this container on the right here. And our plan is to grow peas up and over the arch through the spring. Moving on, we have a clotch here, well, a raised bed, which is full of our winter cauliflower and garlic. And here is our polytunnel. If you look in our polytunnel, you'll see it's been quite heavily reinforced. You see the timber battening going around. But this isn't just so it survives the wind, it's so we can install guttering on the outside, so that we might have an availability of water. There's no water on site, and unfortunately that means that we have to scavenge our water. Well, I say unfortunately, it's probably quite fortunate actually. And if we look down here, we see some raised planters. My raised planters I've made from corrugated iron, just roofing sheets, and screwed together with tech screws. We've got a whole bunch of strawberries that we've planted out there. Hopefully they root nicely through the winter, and that will give us a lovely crop of strawberries in the summer. Over here is another raised planter. In here we have lots and lots of our cauliflower, our winter collies. These need thinning out now, as you can see, so I plant them, overplant them, and that gives us the opportunity to take out the weak ones. Moving on. In this random corner here, we've got some logs. Those logs I've spawned with shiitake mycelium, so they will give us shiitake mushrooms. I've got some lovely aloe veras, some chives. We've got some tarragon, some purple sage, and under this clotch here we have gooseberries. Gooseberries don't usually need covering over with a clotch, however there's rabbits on this site and the rabbits love those tender shoots, so we've had to deal with them. Okay, we've got this fairly large area here which is currently empty. I think it's our plan to plant out our potatoes here, and we're going to grow them in buckets. Lots of potatoes and possibly the blueberries that we have inside. And on a neighbour's plot here, I've spotted a plum tree. Hopefully we'll manage to trade some of those with our lovely neighbour next year when we get some plums. So as we look back through the polytunnel, we can see we've got a huge amount of space in here that we haven't used. Currently we've just got the strawberries growing, and there are some blueberries there, some looking worse for wear, but I'm sure they'll be great next year. We have our raised table just for our planting out, our potting up, and our seedlings. Our plan is through the middle up to the ceiling, to have some nice tomato plants, some nice strong indeterminate tomatoes. And on this side we're going to put a raised bed, and in that raised bed will be our peppers. Peppers love greenhouses, they're not so keen to grow on the outside, so we're going to grow lots and lots of peppers. Okay, let's look at the last corner of the allotment. We can see we've got a little olive tree there. I don't know how well it's going to grow in this corner. It's quite dank and it's overcast. It's overgrown by bushes from the adjoining school. We've got our compost bin, but you'll see that there's lots and lots of this miscanthus mulch, which is mixed with hardwood pellets. Well, this entire area we've spawned with wine caps, so hopefully we're going to get a lovely big crop of mushrooms. So if we go down nice and close, let's see if we can dig some of that away. There we can see, look, we've got the spawn is already taking hold, so we're already getting some growth from the mushrooms. So that takes some time unfortunately, but by next spring we should have some nice fat wine cap mushrooms. And so that brings an end to our little tour of our allotment. If you've enjoyed being here as much as I've enjoyed having you here, please give us a like, a little share, and have a lovely day. That was Roots and Resilience. I'm Daniel.